Hey guys. Hey, and welcome back. I see Walter, hi Val, Helen and Uli machen heute mit. Oh, super. Okay. Hello. Hey Helen. Hey Uli. All right, I'll give people just a few more minutes to get signed on and we'll get started here. I know my parents are on, my mom and dad. So hi, mom and dad. I know my husband's in the other room. He's actually going to join in as well. So usually I always start off saying this is live, so it may or may not be perfect. Ashley says, hey, love your hair, by the way. Thanks. Yeah, it's just kind of that summer hair, don't care. Plus some quarantine, not going anywhere. Yeah, so welcome and welcome back to pretty much most of you, I guess. Again, I think I just said it. I'll repeat it again. It's live, so it may or may not be perfect with any noises. But I do choose to do this live so I can be doing this with you together. That's kind of half the fun, to bring a little bit of calmness to this chaos. And my goal is just to pump you full of positivity and leave you feeling really good after this. And Andy, hey Val, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a nice Easter if you celebrate that. All right, so we will go ahead and get started here. I know I usually do a long little spiel, but it's all right. I think those that are on have been doing this with me for a while. So go ahead and get started. We usually start with a theme. So today's theme is I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. And that's really beautiful, of like, I let go of all expectations, kind of almost like the expectations we either put on ourselves or other people put on us, like our parents or our partner. And it's just kind of like just letting go of all expectations and just kind of flowing freely and lovingly with life. So that theme is kind of intertwined throughout today. And when I first read that card, or I pulled it this morning, it's like, what does that kind of mean to me? I let go of all expectations. And I kind of just let out a big, like just a big exhale. And then that reminded me of a yoga breathing technique called Ujjayi breathing. And I think that's a really cool breathing technique for kind of anchoring the mind to the breath. It's kind of an audible breathing. And so I'll teach that to you today. I know on Friday I taught you a belly breathing technique, and I usually try to check in again on Monday on that technique. So I will actually maybe incorporate that on Wednesday or Friday, kind of bring that back. But this is just something new, but also really nice and relaxing. And Louise says, hey Val, bunch of flowers and hearts. Hey. Okay, so for this breathing technique, just kind of get into a comfortable seated position, whether that's on a chair or on the couch or on the floor. We'll just be here for a few moments. And if you want to sit on the floor on a pillow like I am, or if you want to have your hands up, hands down, doesn't really matter. We're not using them for the breathing technique for today. So basically, all you need is, and then just a slow exhale. So just as high and go. Nice inhale in and exhale. And this time what I'd like to invite you to do is take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Relax your jaw and then exhale out your mouth. Kind of making a ha noise. So inhale nice and deep through your nose. And then an audible with your jaw nice and relaxed. So do that again. Slow, deep inhale in. Audible. One of a kind of a fun technique is almost as if you were to breathe into your hand. You should be able to feel the warmth on your exhale on your hand. It's almost as if you're going to fog up a mirror. And we'll just do that just 2 more rounds. And one more. The mouth open, jaw relaxed. And what that audible does is it allows your mind to kind of anchor onto something. It's anchoring onto that breath, and therefore allowing you to go a little bit deeper in your meditation and in your practice. All right, so we're going to do it now this time with our mouth closed as we exhale. And some people like to call it kind of the Darth Vader breathing techniques because it kind of goes towards the back of your throat. So I'll have you try it again. Nice deep inhale in through your nose, keeping lips sealed. It's in the back of your throat, and it's still audible on the inhale. Just nice and slow on your own breath, just continuing with that ujjayi breath, kind of just a little further back in your throat, kind of like Darth Vader. So just on your own breath. I invite you to close your eyes as well. My sister just jumped on. Hi, Jess. I invite you to close your eyes and do this audible breathing in and out. Relaxing your forehead and relaxing your jaw. And just one more. I know it's kind of weird, but we're going to try to incorporate that a little bit into today's yoga practice, just so you can also link all the movements and the flows to a breath, and also on an audible breath. So this brings a little bit of balance to our mind and brings awareness to our mind and body as we're moving through our yoga practice. So I do invite you to practice that breathing technique whenever you want, in the mornings or in the evenings. It also helps to create a little bit of heat, and it also calms you down. So it kind of does several different things. All right, so we will go ahead and begin our yoga practice. If you have any water or anything you need. All right, let's scoot back on my mat. Okay. All right, so we're going to start in a nice, comfortable seated position here. Kind of still being aware of that breath as we inhale both our arms up, really getting that length, and exhaling arms down. Inhaling arms up, really getting that lengthen. Good. My hands still up. And exhale down. Bringing hands to our lap. On inhale, kind of rolling back our shoulders. And this time on the inhale. And then exhale, we're going to turn to our left side, or right side, right side. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling to go deeper into the stretch. Inhale and come out, twisting by our navel. Inhale and exhaling as we twist. Looking over our left shoulder, nice and gentle. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to go a little bit deeper into our twist. Inhaling to come out. Exhaling to come back to center. Very good. All right. So we're going to kind of come onto all fours and do our cross legs there and make our way onto tabletop. All right. So tabletop is wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to do a couple of cat-cows here. So on an inhale, lifting the tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then lifting our head. We're pushing away from the mat. Exhale, tucking the tailbone. Moving vertebrae by vertebrae till our head drops. Inhaling. Bringing the tailbone up, dropping the belly. Inhaling our head up. And then exhaling. vertebrate by vertebrate until our head drops. So we're going to stay in this cat pose. And I'm going to encourage you to look over your right shoulder, kind of at your feet. And then again, we're going to go to our left shoulder at our feet. Just trying to get some movement in our spine here. It's nice and gentle. Back to our cat. Exhaling back down to our tabletop. Pressing our hands into the mat. Pressing into the tops of our feet. And we're going to bring our knees to hover. Activating time. Inhale, knees up. Pushing away from the mat. And exhaling down. Excellent. Now we're going to open up our knees and push back in the child's pose. Bringing forehead to mat. And if you ever need a pillow or something to bring the earth up to you, if your hips feel too tight or you can't quite come all the way down, this should be a very comfortable, restorative pose. And just breathing. Checking into that loud breathing technique again, that audible breath. Really good. Pressing into the tops of your hands. Pushing up, bringing our knees back to center here. Tucking the toes and lifting the knees up into the sky. And we're going to pedal out the feet. Oh, my hip pops. Pressing into the mat and away in our down dog. Just pedaling out those feet, pressing away from the mat here. Really good. Doing a couple of yeses and nos with our neck. Really good. All right. And with our gaze in between our hands, you can either jump or just slowly walk. Staying hinged at the hips. We're rocking side to side. Letting go of all the tension you're holding on to. Relax your face. And on an inhale, just slowly come up vertebrate by vertebrate till you're standing. Last thing to come up is your head. Really good. Checking in with that breath. So today's all about kind of letting go of expectations. Oh, let me adjust the screen so you can see my head. There we go. All right. So we are in mountain pose. And we're going to do a little bit of a flow here. Sorry, put that off center. One moment. Thank you. All right. So we're in our mountain pose here. We're going to do a little bit of a flow. And we're going to move on our breath. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale our hands up. Exhaling, swan dive down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. And inhaling, coming back up to mountain pose. And we're going to do that 3 times on our breath, breathing audibly. So our legs are nice and strong in our mountain pose. Inhaling both hands up. Exhaling down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale coming up. Pressing into our feet. Exhaling, hands to center. And again. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, swan diving down. Inhale, halfway up. Flat back. Down. Inhale, rising up. And just one more time. Inhaling up nice and slow on your own breath. Really connecting the movements with the breath. Really good. All right. Our mountain pose. Inhaling, arms up. Swan diving down. Staying hinged at the hips. I'm going to inhale my leg up. And exhale, right leg back. Bringing my knee to the ground and flattening my foot. Inhaling, pressing into the mat with my left foot, coming all the way up. I'm going to grab my left wrist, and I'm going to do a nice little kind of tug to my right side. And exhale, release, grabbing the other wrist. So now I'm grabbing my right wrist, coming to the other side, a gentle pull here into the side body. Inhale, release. Exhale, arms down. So my arms are going to go behind my back now, opening up my chest. If that's too difficult, just having it down is fine. But if you can, kind of clasp your fingers together, rolling the shoulder blades back. Inhaling, lifting the chest. And if you can, inhale, really bringing your gaze all the way up. And just breathing nice and gently. We're just flowing with the breath. Inhale, release. Bring your arms up. Exhaling, both arms down, hinging at the hips. And then inhaling, left arm up into a little twist here. Not collapsing in or really pushing away from the mat. Really good. Exhaling, back down. We're actually going to come back up. Inhale, a little flow here. Exhaling, arms back around. Linking them again. Inhaling, chest. And we're going to exhale, hinging ever so slightly at the hips. Very good. Inhaling, coming up. Excellent. Inhaling, both arms up. Exhaling down. Doing just a nice little flow today. We're going to tuck that back toe, lifting our leg. And we're going to bring back our left, coming into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Really good. Inhaling, coming forward to our plank pose. If you want to come to your knees, that's fine. And so, or if you want to come from full plank, we're going to bring our elbows into our sides as we lower down to the ground. Keeping elbows in. Inhaling up to cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, pushing away from the mat, tucking the toes. Lifting the hips in the downward facing dog. Really good. Pedaling out the feet. All right. We're going to slowly walk, staying hinged at the hips. And this time we're going to inhale left foot up and exhale that back into that lunge, lowering that knee and then that foot. Inhaling both arms up. Grabbing our wrists again. Grabbing my left wrist, coming to my right side. Nice and gentle. Nice little side body stretch. Back to center. Grabbing my right wrist. Coming to my left side. Inhaling back up to center. Exhaling both arms down. Linking them behind if you can. Lifting the chest. Bringing your gaze all the way up. Pressing into the top of your foot or the ball of your foot, of your right foot. Exhaling, coming down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale. I'm going to do that little twist here, planting my left hand, inhaling my right. Just a nice gentle twist. We're not collapsing. We're lifting up into it. Really good. Exhaling down. So now we got to go back up again. Moving with the breath. Exhaling, arms down. Sorry, I have the TV on this side. Bringing them behind our back. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale, bringing arms up. Exhale, bring them back down to the mat. We're going to tuck the toe, lift the leg, bring it right up to the other one. Staying hinged at the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. And inhale, rise all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to center. Just going to check in. We're just kind of moving our arms side to side again. All right. Really good. Probably feeling pretty warmed up, especially if you are moving on your breath. That audible breath really might be warming you up right now. And that's good. That's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So if you feel like you're a little bit hotter during this practice than normal, that's normal. And that's good. All right. So we're going to move through another flow here. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, swan dive down as I hit my plants. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. And step or jump your feet back. Lowering down. Pressing into the tops of your feet. Inhaling up. Cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, activating that core, pushing up to kind of our tabletop, tucking our toes and lifting our hips up to the sky. Very good. Pedaling out the feet. This time you're going to inhale, right foot up, kind of in that straight line. And then another inhale, a little bit higher up. Really good. Exhale, bringing that up in between your hands. Really good. If you want, you can drop your knee. If you don't, then I recommend to really be pressing in to your right foot as you rise up. If this is too difficult, you can bring your feet in just a little bit. Step it in a little bit to a warrior one here, kind of a higher lunge. And exhaling both arms down, linking them behind your back, smiling, kind of flowing, just again with our theme. And giving our gaze all the way up. Really good. Staying with that breath. And on an exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, coming into humble warrior. Bring your hands all the way up. Really good. On an inhale, we're going to come on out, unlinking the hands and bringing them all the way up. Really good. Exhaling, hands down to the mat. Inhaling, right arm up to a little bit of a twist. Exhaling down. And from here, we're going to press into our hands. We're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Really good. You have option to just stay here or move through another flow if you'd like. So I'm going to inhale back to my plank. Exhale, lower down. Pressing into the tops of my feet. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, pressing up, tucking the toes, coming up to that down dog. Really good. Relaxing the face. Inhale, left foot up. Inhale, a little bit higher. Really good. And on an exhale, you're going to bring it up in between your hands. Again, option to drop your knee if you'd like. If not, keeping length, pressing into the top of your left foot, rising up. If this feels too far apart, you can bring that leg a little bit further up. Bring more balance. Exhaling, arms down. Linking them behind your back. Opening up the chest. If you'd like, you can bring your gaze all the way up. And on an exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. Humble warrior. Bring the arms all the way up. Make sure that core is nice and strong. Inhale, lifting up and out. Really good. Releasing our arms. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Planting my right hand to the inside of the foot. Exhale and inhaling my left arm up to a little bit of a twist. Not pressing, not sinking in. We're really pressing away from the mat. Exhaling, arm down. And then we're just going to bring that back leg forward, staying hinged. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale, rise all the way up to our mountain pose. Really good. Maybe we're feeling really nice and heated up. we're going to do another little flow. And I kind of like how this is a little bit of a challenging flow, but hopefully you like it, which is why it's kind of letting go of all expectations and just kind of having fun. And I think yoga can be really fun and playful. So we're going to play with this a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a balance. So I do recommend if you need to either have a chair or something to hold on to. And what it will be, it'll be a one-legged Tadasana. And then we'll cross the leg over, kind of sit back, inhale coming out, and then exhaling kind of into our warrior 3 and then back, all on the breath. All right. So it does sound challenging, but it can also be really fun. So just stick with me. All right. So we're going to ground down through our right foot, nice and strong. Really feeling our kind of our weight shift. Inhaling left leg up. If you'd like, you can just kind of play with this, just bringing your foot up and down on the breath. It doesn't matter where you are. Yoga is for practicing, not for doing. I'm just kind of having some fun with it and with you. So inhaling leg up. You can just play with that, like I said. Exhale, crossing my ankle over. Exhale, coming down, pressing my booty back. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, coming out and pressing my foot backwards into my warrior 3. Kicking that back on an inhale, bringing it forward, rising up. Exhaling, crossing and sitting down. Inhaling, come up. Exhale, pushing back to our warrior 3. And just one more. Inhaling up. Exhaling, pushing your booty back. Inhaling. Exhaling, kicking back. Really good. Really feeling that energy from your foot through your head to your hands. Inhaling, coming out. And exhaling down. Really good. All right. So now it's time to do the other side. So we're going to plant our left foot, spreading out the toes. Really getting that stability in that left leg. Again, if you need to hold on to something, maybe I wouldn't recommend a TV, but if you have something to hold on to, go for it. And again, just play with it. So if this is where you're at, just inhaling and exhaling your leg up, that's perfectly fine. When I injured my back about 5 years ago, that's where I was, trying to just get my balance back in my left leg. So if that's where you are, just be humble and be patient with yourself and letting go of expectations. Really good. Okay. Inhaling, leg up. Exhaling, sitting down. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, pushing back, kicking back that leg. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, crossing that ankle and sitting back into your chair. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, sitting down. One more. Inhale. Exhale, nice and gently. Kicking back the leg. Inhaling, coming forward. And exhale, dropping the leg. Really good. So again, that kind of went with our theme of letting go of expectations and just kind of flowing with life a little bit. And we're just going to do one last kind of fun thing. So from our mountain pose, I'm going to kind of open up our legs a little bit. We're going to come on down to our yogi squat. I'm opening up the hips here. Really good. Releasing the hands. Just going to kind of bring our feet and our knees together. We're going to do a little bit of a fun balance pose here. So it's a bit of a, what is it? It's a type of a crow pose. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring so I'm on my toes, knees and feet together. I'm going to bring my hands to I'm going to scoot back on my mat. I'm going to bring my hands to my left side, flattening both of my hands. So it's always when we lower into chaturanga, my elbows are in. So you're keeping your elbows in, and we're going to rest our hips and our knees on our elbows. So I'm kind of coming to this side, planting my hands nice and strong. I'm going to push my hip and my leg into this. It's a little bit of a bounce. So if you just want to play with it, just keeping our hands nice and firm, just inhaling and exhaling, contracting your core. So inhaling to lift, exhaling, contract, pushing my hip and my knee, kind of just playing with that a little bit. If you'd like, you can come all the way up. Maybe your one foot comes up, maybe your second foot comes up. Come on back down. We're just going to play with it a couple of times here. Inhaling, exhaling, contract, pushing my hip and my knee. Lifting your feet if you'd like, keeping your gaze straight ahead. If you want to play a little bit, you can. And coming down. Really good. Now coming onto the other side. Now to my right side here. Planting the hands. Remember, we're going to push your hip and your knee into your arm and just kind of rock here. Just going to see how that feels, just rocking on your wrists and just kind of trusting that movement. See, my feet aren't even off the ground yet. So I'm just kind of rocking with it, keeping my gaze in front. And if you want to come up and out, you need a little bit of core. So inhale, lengthen, exhale to kind of contract the core. And lifting one foot, maybe lifting the opposite foot, and then lifting both, kind of playing with it if you'd like. And moving hands back to center. And we're going to open up our legs again. Let's do that yogi squat. Really good. All right. Bringing our bottom to the mat. Excellent. I know today's practice might have been a little challenging, but I did that a little bit on purpose with moving with the flow, really warming up our bodies, really trying something new. Because I don't think I've done any arm balances or anything with you before, but maybe I'll incorporate them a little bit more. But I hope you enjoyed that. So we're going to kind of wind down here. So if you want to extend your right leg, bringing in your left, staying really lengthened. Kind of inhale, both arms up, exhale, down. And grabbing where you can on your leg. Maybe inhaling, left arm up and over, really feeling that side body stretch. Breathing into your side, releasing. Inhaling, coming out. And we're going to go to the other side. Putting our left leg out, right leg in. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, down. Feeling that nice gentle stretch. Inhaling, right arm up. Bringing that around. Feeling that little side body stretch. Really good. And coming out. Maybe bringing our feet together. A little bit of a butterfly pose here. All right. Knees together. We're going to roll onto our backs nice and gentle here. Planting our feet and just kind of allowing them to fall to our left side. Inhaling, letting them fall to our right side. Try not to hit that. And let's just kind of windshield wiper our legs back and forth. Really gentle. Good. Inhaling, left leg out, left leg up, exhale, the right leg down. Maybe bringing that over to your right side, a really deep stretch here, looking over your shoulder. Inhaling, coming to center. Bringing my right leg up, exhaling, left leg. Inhaling and bringing that over to my left side, looking over my right shoulder. Inhale and come up. Giving them a little bit of a hug. And exhale, release. I'm going to go into a nice little savasana. Wiggling out the feet, making sure they're not touching, arms aren't touching. I invite you to close your eyes. Begin to relax your feet. Relax the ankles. Relax the back of your legs and the tops of your legs. Relax your shins. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your bottom. Relax your hips. And just melt into the mat. Just melt. Relax your core, your stomach, all of your muscles there. Relax your lower back. Relax your mid back and your upper back. Just melt into the mat. Relax your chest and your shoulders. Relax your arms all the way down to your elbows, to your wrists, and down each finger. Really good. And just melt into the mat. Relaxing your shoulders and your neck and your throat. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your cheeks and your eyes, your ears. Relaxing the back of your head and the top of your head and your forehead. Just melting into the mat. Just checking into that breath. Checking into your body. Today was a pretty tough class. We flowed with the breath. Linking movement. Bringing our mind and our body together. Linking them with breath. Should be really proud of yourself. Maybe give yourself a little thanks, a little bit of gratitude for giving yourself the time to do this today. And just releasing any expectations that you need to go or be anywhere but here. So releasing all the tension in your body. And just begin to wiggle your feet. Wiggle your legs. Wiggle your fingers. Coming back to the room. Inhaling, knees to chest. You're rocking side to side. And just kind of falling to one side. Really good. And on an inhale, just peel yourself off the ground to a nice comfortable seated position. All right. So we're going to kind of move into this last part. Maybe get into a nice comfortable seated position. Whether you're seated on the couch or on the floor, or if you want to lie back down into Savasana, that's perfectly fine. All right. If you're seated, and palms up, palms down, doesn't matter. I invite you to close your eyes. Just begin to tap into your breath. I invite you to close your eyes. imagine as if you're a tiny little person standing on the tip of your nose, just kind of looking out at the world. And on an inhale, you move up in between your eyebrows. And on an inhale, you move up even higher to the top of your head. Just kind of looking out. And on another inhale, you drop inside your mind. And on another inhale, you drop inside your throat. And on another inhale, you drop even lower into your heart. I'll begin imagining as if you are breathing in and out of your heart center, or breathing through the middle of your chest. Imagine you're just breathing through your heart. Just breathing a little bit slower and deeper than normal. I'll begin to activate a really positive, really loving memory. Whether it's you hugging or holding your baby, or hugging your partner, or your parents. Just giving a really big, warm hug to someone you love, someone that's really dear to you. And holding them really close and feeling that love. Maybe a smile comes across your face. That love even bigger, brighter, and bolder, and begins to spread through your body. It goes down into your hips, to your knees and through your feet. And it goes up into your shoulders, down your arms to your fingertips, up your neck and into your head. And perhaps it's a color, maybe it's the color gold. It's just all through your body, this really warm gold, liquid gold blanket. It's getting so strong, it's intensifying. So notice that. And then notice as you push it outside of your body, and now it's surrounding you. You're surrounded in this gold light, this little snow globe white, all around you, keeping you nice and warm. You just push it even further out. Perhaps it's surrounding the whole room. Your love and this liquid gold blanket. Perhaps there's someone else in the room with you, and they're surrounded in your gold, loving blanket, so warm. And you push it even further out to all the rooms in your home, filling every nook and cranny of the house with this gold, warm, loving blanket. You push it even further to surround your whole house and your neighbor's house, and even further out, perhaps your whole neighborhood. Keep pushing this gold, loving, warm blanket further and further and further out till it surrounds your whole town and your whole city, your whole state. Keep pushing it even further until it surrounds your whole country. This gold, loving blanket is wrapping everyone and everything in this loving, warm blanket. And push it even further to all neighboring countries. Keep pushing it further and further and further out until it surrounds all neighboring countries, until it wraps the whole world. The whole world, all the land, all the water, oceans and seas are wrapped in your love, in this warm golden blanket, just wrapping it. And you notice that the world is wrapped in this gold warm blanket. And perhaps you're having this view from space and you can feel the sun on your neck, the warm sun. Up, up, up. And perhaps you notice a star up in the distance, the brightest star you've ever seen. And you grab that star and you hold it tight to your heart, knowing it's filled with so much love and compassion and energy just for you. And still holding that star, you begin to drop back down into earth. It's nice and slow, down, down, down. Back over your country. Coming a little bit down. Over your state. Coming down even further. Over your town. Over your home, back into your room, back into your body, still holding that star. And holding that star, knowing it's filled with so much love and compassion. On an inhale, press it into your chest, press it into your heart as you take all of that in. And an inhale, releasing any expectations and relaxing into that love. Letting it spread through your body. And on a gentle inhale, just begin to bat your eyelashes and coming back to the room. Really good. May you always have clarity of thought. May you always speak your truth. And may your heart always be filled with love and compassion and just flowing energy. Namaste. And for the time being, namaste at home. Thanks so much for joining, guys. I really hope you liked that. Nice. Hopefully everyone's awake. So again, I'll be having this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same time and same place. For however long we're in this together. Just hoping to bring a little bit of calm to the chaos and just to bring you a little bit of community, knowing that we are all doing this together at the same time. So that's just my wish for you. And I just hope to pump you full of positivity and love and all of that good stuff. My dad just texted me, "Fantastic, Val." Sandra said, "Whoa, thanks. I really could feel the heat and the flow." Good. Yeah. Well, I did that one today because here in Germany in Stuttgart today was a little cold. And yesterday it was a little cold with the rain. So I just thought to kind of bring a little bit of heat back, a little bit of energy. So I'm glad that you like that and notice that you can actually see it got a little darker in here. There's a nice rain cloud coming. But thank you all so much for joining. If you haven't already, I recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll make it easy for you to find the other, the other scheduled classes, because I only schedule them 3 at a time for the week. So then there aren't that many. But you can put, you can click the little bell to be notified. So I have Wednesdays and Fridays already up if you'd like to kind of push the little bell. Ashley said, "Thank you, Val. Really loved the ending meditation Reiki today." Oh, thanks. I'm glad. That's lovely. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope you liked that, and I hope you enjoyed the theme of I let go of all expectations and I flow freely and lovingly with life. Yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here on Wednesday. Wednesday will also be a nice little gentle flow. I probably won't do any arm balances, maybe not make it as difficult as today's, but it'll be just a nice, beautiful, gentle yoga practice. So I hope to see you then. And thank you again, everybody that joined. And I will see you next time. Sandra says, have a great day, everybody. Yeah, have a great day. And I will chat with you all soon. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.